For decades, it was the most secret place on Earth, a patch of barren desert so heavily guarded it didn't officially exist until 2013. Area 51. Some believe it hides crashed UFOs and alien spacecraft. Others claim it's where America builds technology decades ahead of its time. But the truth, as always, might be even stranger. This is the story of the world's most mysterious base and what might really be hidden in the Nevada desert. In 1954, the Cold War was heating fast. The Soviet Union had the bomb, and America needed eyes deep behind enemy lines. Lockheed's Skunk Works, led by the legendary Clarence Kelly Johnson, was building the U-2 spy plane, capable of soaring above 70,000 feet. But test flights couldn't happen in plain sight. CIA agent Richard Bissell scanned satellite photos for the perfect location, remote, flat, invisible. What he found was Groom Lake, a dry salt flat inside the Nevada test range. Construction began in total secrecy. Workers were told they were laying asphalt for a weather project. In reality, they were building the most classified runway on Earth. Within months, hangars rose from the dust. 1,200 men and women lived under false names. Even the pilots couldn't tell their families where they slept. The first U-2s launched here under cover of darkness. They brought back photographs so sharp they revealed Soviet runways, missile sites, even footprints in the snow. Each success demanded deeper secrecy. The base earned an official designation, Area 51, a bureaucratic label that would become a myth. When the U-2 became obsolete, Area 51 birthed the A-12 Ox Cart, and later its successor, the SR-71 Blackbird, a jet that could cruise at Mach 3 and touch the edge of space. Then came stealth. In 1977, engineers tested radar-evading shapes that looked like alien shards of metal. Those experiments became the F-117 Nighthawk, unveiled only after the Gulf War. For every mysterious light reported over Nevada, there was usually a classified prototype just out of sight. But the public didn't know that, and speculation took flight. Civilian pilots began reporting objects moving faster than any known aircraft. Radar operators logged impossible speeds. Newspapers screamed, "Flying saucers over America." What people actually saw were high-altitude U-2 and A-12 test flights reflecting sunlight at dusk. But the Air Force denied everything. In silence, the myth of alien visitors grew, and a classified testing ground became the epicenter of the UFO phenomenon. In 1989, a physicist named Bob Lazar claimed he'd worked at a site near Area 51 called S4. He described 9 flying discs powered by an element unknown to science, one that bent gravity itself. To believers, Lazar was the whistleblower of the century. To skeptics, he was a storyteller seeking fame. The truth remains tangled. Lazar's education records vanished, his employment history erased. Yet, some details he gave, like the existence of hand-scanning security devices, proved true years later. Whether fabrication or confession, his story forever tied Area 51 to the idea of extraterrestrial technology. For decades, the government refused to acknowledge Area 51 existed. Then, in 2013, a Freedom of Information Act request forced the CIA's hand. Declassified documents confirmed it, Groom Lake was real, and had been used for U-2, A-12, and stealth testing. No aliens, no crashed saucers. But secrecy this deep creates its own gravity. Once born, legends don't die, they evolve. Today, the perimeter bristles with motion sensors and cameras. Satellite photos reveal fresh construction, massive hangars large enough to house aircraft no one has ever seen. Analysts suspect hypersonic drones, high-altitude space planes, even early prototypes of reusable orbital craft. Whatever is happening, it's decades ahead of public technology and still entirely classified. Long before Area 51 became the world's most secret airbase, another desert had already ignited the legend of flying saucers. In July 1947, a mysterious object crashed outside Roswell, New Mexico. The local Air Force base first announced they had recovered a flying disc. One day later, that story vanished, replaced by a new explanation: a weather balloon. To many Americans, it was the first undeniable proof that the government was hiding something extraordinary. Over the following decades, Roswell's story evolved, shifting from a single crash to claims of alien bodies, metallic debris, and secret recoveries moved to another base. By the time the U-2 and SR-71 were flying from Nevada, the public had already connected the dots. If alien wreckage existed, where better to hide it than inside a base that officially didn't exist? From then on, every strange light over the desert, every rumor of reverse-engineered craft, traced its way back to a single point on the map: Area 51. Some secrets protect technology, others protect imagination. By keeping the curtain closed, the U.S. government fuels both. Every rumor, every blurry photo keeps adversaries guessing and dreamers searching. Maybe Area 51's true power isn't what's hidden inside, but what it inspires outside. Humanity has always looked upward, wondering if we're alone. And perhaps, in that remote Nevada valley, we see a reflection of that curiosity, our need to explore the forbidden, to chase mysteries we're not yet meant to solve. Maybe there are no aliens in Area 51. Maybe the real extraterrestrial intelligence is us, the only species capable of turning secrecy into legend and curiosity into discovery. What do you think hides in the Nevada desert? Alien technology or the next leap in human engineering? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, give it a like, share it, and subscribe for more cosmic tomfoolery. Even better, why not watch another episode? Until next time, keep looking up.